Hey, what's up YouTube? Today I want to talk about what in my opinion is going to be the best budget setup possible as far as weapon lights go. This is going to be the StreamLight Pro Tac HL-X with the Cloud Defensive LCS. First and foremost, just so you guys know, we are empty. And this is going to be my 16-inch fixed magazine parts build. I'm going to be doing a full review video in the near future on this rifle, just so you guys know. I just wanted to go over the StreamLight HL-X, which in my opinion is going to be one of the best weapon lights out there. And just recently I got this LCS from Cloud Defensive, which is going to stand for Light Control System. They have a couple different options. They have one for the Surefire. They also have one for StreamLight. I'll post a link below in the description for the StreamLight version of the LCS from Cloud Defensive. I'll also be posting a link for the StreamLight HL-X, which again, in my opinion, is going to be one of the best budget weapon lights out there, especially when you add the LCS from Cloud Defensive, which is just a nice streamlined way to control the pressure pad from StreamLight that they provide. So again, this is going to be the StreamLight HL-X. It's going to be 1,000 lumens. It has a similar body to the Scout from Surefire. When I say that, I mean you can get mounts that are capable for the Surefire Scout, and it'll be capable for the StreamLight HL-X as well. I'll post a link in the description as well for one of the Scout mounts that I like. I believe it's from Arisaka Defense. It's going to get the light out more towards the end of the muzzle to avoid muzzle shadow. I just kind of wanted to talk about the StreamLight today because me personally, I went through a few different weapon lights and it took me a few purchases to kind of finally find one that I like. And obviously StreamLight's a well-known brand. I kept hearing nothing but good reviews about it, so I finally decided to go for it, and I'm really happy with it so far. I kind of wanted to just help some of you guys that are looking to upgrade your rifle with the weapon light and kind of give you guys an option before you having to purchase a few different ones. And so again, I highly recommend this one. Obviously, like I said in the past video, I have no affiliation with any of these companies as far as StreamLight or Cloud Defensive. Not that that matters. I just wanted to tell you guys it's from a user perspective. That's the only reason I'm recommending this weapon light. I also like the fact that when you purchase the HL-X from StreamLight, they're going to provide you with a pressure pad. They're also going to provide you with a tail cap that has a push on and off button. So you have both options. If you don't like pressure pads, you can just run the regular tail cap. But if you do like pressure pads, they provide you with one. Which brings me to the Cloud Defensive LCS. It's one of those buy once, cry once upgrades, and I highly recommend it. I ran this weapon light without the LCS for a while, and it's doable, don't get me wrong. The clips that come with the StreamLight HL-X are going to be plastic, so in my opinion, this is just more of a sturdy setup, if you will. It's also just a lot more clean and streamlined, like I said earlier. You can see right there, it's going to pretty much take the cable, and on the bottom part of the LCS, it's going to have a slot for the cable that's going to go on the bottom, basically hiding it under the pressure pad. After that, the pressure pad's going to slide in, and then you're just going to screw these two screws on the outside to tighten the pressure pad in, keeping it snug and secure. So again, I highly recommend it. It makes it really ergonomic to where you can still grip the rifle with a nice firm C-clamp and not activate the weapon light, but just by pressing down a certain angle with your thumb, you can activate that weapon light if you need, which I really like. So again, you can drive it without activating it, or you can activate it at a moment's notice if you'd like, which again, I feel like your weapon light activation, whether it's a tail cap or a pressure pad, it should be where your grip is going to be consistently. It shouldn't be to where you have to move your hand a certain angle to turn it on. It should be at the most moving just your thumb, but you shouldn't have to move your hand to a different location of the rifle. So once again, I'll post a link in the description below for the StreamLight HL-X, which is going to be less than $120. And in that package, it's going to come with the weapon light itself, a tail cap, as well as the pressure pad, and also a mounting system for the pressure pad, which is going to be just a couple plastic clips as well as some zip ties, which is why I recommend one upgrade for the StreamLight HL-X, and that's going to be, like I said, the LCS from Cloud Defensive. That's going to be around $50 or so. But again, it's worth it, and you're still going to be less than $175 for a solid weapon light setup. And that's including the weapon light itself, the pressure pad for the weapon light or a tail cap, and a mounting system for that pressure pad, which in my opinion is going to be the best option for as far as budget weapon lights. And just because I'm saying budget, don't get me wrong, I'm not taking anything away from this light or StreamLight in general. The only reason I'm saying budget is because there is some other weapon lights that are far more expensive. but in my opinion, they're not that much better as far as light output and durability. So obviously there's Surefires out there and Mod Light, etc., which is just to name a few of the more expensive brand name weapon lights, which obviously those are solid brands as well. But like I said, StreamLight is also a very solid brand, and this one's going to be less than 120 for the light itself, including the pressure pad mounting system. Also the LCS from Cloud Defensive, which is going to be the mounting system, again is going to be around 50. So like I said, less than 175 or so, and you'll be good to go with a nice secured weapon light that again is going to be very durable, very convenient, very ergonomic, and I think you guys will like it a lot. So I do want to take it outside just to kind of give you guys an idea at nighttime, to show you what it looks like as far as the lumens itself, which is going to be 1,000 lumens. It does have a decent throw as well. So let's go ahead and take it outside and see what we got. One more thing I forgot to mention, if you want to get a Surefire Scout mount, you're just going to unscrew the Picatinny attachment from the light itself and then be able to screw that into the Scout mount, which is going to be for M-LOK. So again, if you do get this weapon light, you're going to have to get a Picatinny attachment for your M-LOK rail, unless you already have a Picatinny rail. But if you do have an M-LOK rail, make sure to get a little Picatinny attachment for your M-LOK rail. That way you can attach the light if you don't get the Surefire Scout mount. Just wanted to let you guys know. So again, let's go ahead and take this outside and see what we got as far as the lumens. Alright, so this isn't that far. It's about 20 to 25 yards or so. It's just kind of what I have to work with at the moment. I just wanted to give you guys an idea of what it looks like at nighttime. So here we go. Oh yeah, this thing is solid. Definitely liking the lumens. You can tell this can go a lot further for sure as well. I can't wait to take it out at night and go run some drills with it. Alright guys, so definitely a solid option for your rifle if you're looking for a weapon light. I highly recommend it. It's going to be the StreamLight HL-X, also the LCS, which stands for Light Control System from Cloud Defensive. I'll post a link for both of those items below in the description. If you guys have any questions, make sure to shoot me a comment, and thank you guys for watching.